I don't know if you guys can hear this, but there are cranes in the air traveling down to Africa. We are having a very cold morning here. We had a windstorm that took down a bunch of trees that I'll take care of right now. I have my saw here, and was close to freezing this morning. So, beautiful morning. Gotta get to work here. Going to be using the Husqvarna 572 XP, the new saw that we got to test. We've been using it at several occasions and are still very happy with that saw. See my pans, chainsaw protection pans. Lots of people commenting all the time, anytime I wear them. Oh, shiny pans, sponsor video. Nope, they were on sale. That's why I got them. It's really very humorous to me actually when people are like, oh, sponsor video right away. Here actually you see a tree that blew over in the windstorm. We have a bigger tree down here. So you guys can see the tree laying here, and it actually broke off up there on about 3 meters height. Tree broke right off. Let me zoom in for you guys. There you see it, and it broke right off. It crushed the fence here. There are no cattle on here right now, so I can work. Well, this forest here behind me is a forest that we leave untouched. We're not actually allowed to work in it. It's a biotop in Swedish. It's kind of like a I don't know, it's not a nature reserve really, but we have lots of woodpeckers and other birds here, and they really love this part. It's not very big, but I love coming in here. Huge trees, and sometimes because they're not in the best shape they blow over. I got to take care of this now because it's on our pasture. Otherwise we just leave them laying in that part of the forest. So we made a review on this saw, as many of you guys know, and in our experience Husqvarna saws have always had a rough time starting well. So we're very cold this morning, close to freezing temperatures. Just want to see, I haven't started this saw yet. Gonna pump gasoline here now. Just see how this saw starts now. Okay, let's see. So of course you could use a much smaller saw for this. This saw will be really nice now when I cut the log itself. But as I said, I wanted to test the saw again, give you guys an updated video. We still love the saw for sure. Let's cut up the log. Trees taken care of. Gonna take our chipper, chip up those branches. They're gonna go in the deep bedding for those guys. Produce new compost, new topsoil on our fields and garden. This is probably gonna be firewood unless we get a bunch more of this type of wood this winter. We might sell it to the paper manufacturer. So they are cut in 3 meter length, which is a nice length for us to handle them, but also a nice length for the paper wood lumber. So this is aspen, poplar. I'm not sure really in English. So we'll have to winch these out with the four-wheeler at some point and fix the fence there. I'm gonna have to go to the forest now and check if we got a bunch of more trees blown on after I take care of that tree up there. Well, it's time to take a trip into the forest and see if anything blew down there. This tree is cut up for the chipper and the firewood. Let's head to the forest. The windstorm was not as bad as they had predicted. They were talking about 30 meter per second gusts, which is fairly strong. But now we only had 20 meters per second, which is still windy, but not as bad. We have a whole bunch of different types of forests here. You see that we have worked with creating a birch tree forest mainly. There are a few spruce trees growing under it. We have one part of the forest, so from when we moved here, there's a lot of monoculture, and the trees had been taken down. There was a big gap, and then we got a couple huge storms, windstorms, that took down a lot of the forest, and it's very vulnerable at that space now, very much so. Anytime the wind comes from that direction, it takes down a few trees again. Okay, so this doesn't look too bad. I don't really see spruce trees blown over. Have a few leaning birch trees. I'm gonna show you guys here. There's one leaning, and down there. But otherwise, Basically this whole area where I'm standing here, everything around me here has blown down by windstorms before. Down there as well, and leaning. Can probably come in here this winter and take care of it. Not bad at all actually. This blew over now in the windstorm. This thing here. That we really should take down. You see it has pulled up the roots here. There you go. You see here how all the spruce trees come back. You see them? The little ones. And here you have them up already, birch trees. Here are lingonberries. Check this out. Lingonberries. Very healthy. And this year they're actually very sweet because I had so much sunshine. The moose eats a lot of birch and pine. And why most people have spruce trees is because the moose really won't damage them. But here you see it's like a thicket. We really have to go through here, and we'll do a mixture. Big varieties of trees. I'm gonna save all the self-seeded spruce trees, but also nicer birch trees around them to create this 2-generation forest. The spruce tree quality increases dramatically when they grow slower and in the shade. This is nature's doing, you know. Take down some forests, these young trees come, struggle to grow fastest. They sequester much more carbon than the bigger trees. So most people who are scared of cutting down trees don't know anything about it. Of course you can do it the wrong way, but we've been trying to be advocates on this channel about how to manage your forest the right way. I want to show you one more thing here, where the sawmill is standing. That's where I have the lumber for the cow stable we're going to build, and haven't continued on that because the generator on the sawmill is broken. We're waiting for a spare part, and got to fix some of the lumber into the right dimensions. But here, all these, this is all for the cow shelter. We moved this a couple of years ago already. This is 3 by 8 inch. Then this is for the standing beams. This is for the roof. It's gonna be very strong. Look at here, we milled some beech tree. Really nice wood for carpentry. There you have the sawmill. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you soon. Keep you guys posted. Bye bye.